We're here today at the Cooplacurripa Station, which is the first project registered under the Nature Repair Market. So Cooplacurripa Biodiversity Project is such a great example, and it's really important for a number of reasons. So it's really important for the biodiversity outcomes that it can achieve here. So this property, from what we understand, is a cattle property. It had a lot of significant clearing that was done towards the end of World War II, and it's been used as a cattle station since then. So that means that a lot of the land has been cleared and the ecosystem has been changed as a result of that, which has flow-on effects. The replanting method is looking at that reference ecosystem. It's looking at what the land was in that undisturbed state. It's going beyond that. You're looking at potentially, 60 to 100 different species that you're going to be planting in this land through your canopy cover, through your mid-story, through your ground cover. And the opportunity of stacking with the ACCU scheme means that not only are you achieving sequestration and biodiversity with the same project on the same land, you've also got some of the confidence and the financial backing of the ACCUs.
The Nature Repair Market, it provides a certificate-based mechanism for investing in nature repair and environmental improvement projects. And the methods are set up to be highly transparent, so there's a really high integrity bar there, and therefore a lot of trust in the system.
The legislation, you have the method, you have this idea of a scheme and the great things that can achieve. But having a project registered, a tangible project that's there, can actually show people it is possible to participate in this market. And the more this project goes on and the more momentum we get in the market, the more you'll be able to see the actual changes that these can drive.
When we had the opportunity to be the first nature repair market project, we jumped at it. We had to do our own due diligence on whether this was the right scheme to do nature repair under, and yes, it was. When you come to Cooplacurripa and you see how big this place is and the scale of potential to prove what we want to show here, and the biodiversity conservation value is so enormous. When you look up into the hills and you can see the rainforest and the open woodland down here in the valley, the potential to realise biodiversity conservation outcomes is huge here. And so when we came on site, we realised this was that perfect nexus of good agricultural sustainable outcome with good carbon sequestration and rainfall, and an extremely good biodiversity conservation outcome.
We're Silver's preferred delivery partner for the program here at Cooplacurripa, and so we designed, planned and now implementing the EP project, as well as helped develop the first nature repair market project at Cooplacurripa in the hills behind me. We work very closely with the Clean Energy Regulator to help understand the requirements of the new method. Obviously it was a bit of learning by doing. I think that process gave us enough rope to really try and understand exactly why and how that nature repair market project could work in practicalities. We had a pretty good understanding of the baseline ecosystems here, and so linking that to the requirements of the method was a really collaborative effort with the Clean Energy Regulator. The reason why is because we want as a robust and rigorous system as much as possible to help verify that what we're doing out on country matches the spirit of the legislation and the guidelines behind it. That ecosystem that we have out there is aligned to the methodology.
The nature repair market was actually designed not just with science, but with transparency in mind. And so this is to help drive confidence in the market. It's to help with the looking to invest in the biodiversity certificate. And so they have the biodiversity register, and so much information goes on there. You've got the project plan, the site assessment report, even their ongoing reporting and monitoring reports that show the progress of the project will be available on the register. So people will be able to see these projects developing in real time. They'll be able to see the changes that are happening over there, and that's so powerful to give people confidence.
I think anyone who's looking to invest in natural capital, whether it'll be on their own land or on land they're going to purchase, or working together with a landowner as a project developer, should be looking at nature repair market as an avenue for revenue. That's not to rule out smaller projects. Each property is its own, has its own dimensions, and even within this property there, on each of our projects, there's 4 or 5 different parts of that project that we treat economically differently. We chose the nature repair market as our platform of choice because it is a federal government scheme. administered by the government, and therefore we think it has the most longevity and the best integrity.
For anyone interested in undertaking a nature repair market project, we encourage people to come and chat to us. So our team is set up to have one-on-one conversations, and we're doing that each and every week at the moment. So people can send us an email, naturerepairmarket@cer.gov.au, and we can then tee up a conversation where we can look at the exact property that the landholder might have and whether we think it would be a good fit, and then we can provide tailored guidance on what is required under the method and how a project can be registered. So come and chat to us.